everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Maine Morgue Horror Pack Indie Movie Review. This is lucky number 13 of the review series. I want to say welcome back to my subscribers who watch and tune in every week, as well as my new subscribers. Welcome and thank you for checking out my video. I greatly appreciate it. Lucky number 13. I made a little note here that I wanted to talk about this being the 13th review and making a big deal out of it. And for me, I've been doing the Maine Morgue podcast and the Maine Morgue channel here on YouTube since July of last year. And it's been so much fun. I really enjoy doing it. It's something that brings me joy. I love talking to horror fans. I love making videos. I love being creative. And I think that's really deep down why I became a filmmaker. And, people say, well, you're just a YouTuber. And, no. I mean, I make videos. I make movies. These videos, believe it or not, the beginning and ending credits videos take a long time to make. You have to decide the font and find a picture and all that stuff. I did not create the Wicked Carnival Productions logo that appears at the beginning of all my videos. That was done by my executive producer and editor, Chris Fife. But I do these videos mainly because it's fun and exciting, and I really enjoy doing them. And to my 5 subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. I hope that number goes up. And, of course, if you enjoy my weekly content, please subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when I upload new videos. My upload schedule has been a little hectic the last couple of weeks because I had to get things done. I had to get my printer fixed. I had to get my notes printed out. And it's really weird to have printed notes because I usually write them by hand. So it's actually harder for me to read these. All right, let's just jump right in and get to the movie. This week's selection was The Collector, which I got in actually this month's horror pack this month, so I decided to watch it right away, or rewatch it, I should say. Gotta fly away here. Released in 2009, written by Patrick Melton and Marcus Dunstan, and directed by Marcus Dunstan as well. It stars Josh Stewart, Andrea Roth, and Juan Fernandez. The synopsis of the movie is as follows. Arkin was a convict working for the Chase family in a large home as a handyman who has a bond with Hannah Chase, the youngest child of the family. Arkin, however, has an ulterior motive as he's looking to steal a priceless ruby from the home safe. Makes sense. Pressured by his ex-wife's current debt to a loan shark, he bumps up the heist to later that night, which his partner doesn't like at all. Upon entering the house to complete the heist, Arkin realizes that he's not alone in the house, and what happens from this point on is a visually amazing, mentally stimulating roller coaster of emotions. I actually kind of wrote part of that myself because I enjoy writing log lines and synopsises and things like that because I do it for my own pictures. So that's the synopsis, and that's really the heart of the story. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a great watch. I watched it when it first came out back in 2009 and was instantly hooked on it. I thought it was going to be another franchise like Saw where they could make 5, 6, 7 movies and have them all be connected or all be different. Great action. It's a non-stop attack on the mind, this movie is, and that's something that I really enjoy as a movie fan, as well as a filmmaker. I'm trying to expand on making just non-stop action slasher movies. Again, great action in this movie, very well written. This is a movie that I could put into my regular watching routine. And I said in my unboxing video for Horror Pack, Madeline Zima, who plays Jill Chase in this movie, played Grace Sheffield on the TV show The Nanny. And I only make note of this because she shows her breasts in this movie. And this is something I wanted to expand on from what I said in the unboxing video. I find it interesting when celebrities who were child stars start going into adulthood and seeking more risky roles. And I mean, Madeline Zimmer is not the first person to do this. Elizabeth Berkley is another one that comes to mind, who went from Saved by the Bell to Showgirls. It's interesting to me when celebrities decide to do this, whether it's due to their agent wanting them to change their image or something they want to do personally. And I think it intrigues me because I have a set of rules as a filmmaker when it comes to nudity and sex in my films. I've talked about it a bunch. I'm not going to go into it here because this is a movie review. But yeah, that's the reason I made note of her showing her breasts. And I thought it was a really good scene because the collector is watching this all go down. He's literally just feet away. My wife and I watched this movie the other night, and I think it was the night we got Horror Pack, actually. Or maybe the night after. And when Jill dies, I exclaimed, "She really nailed it." And if you've seen the movie, that pun makes complete sense to you. If you haven't, go watch the movie. I mean, what the hell are you waiting for? Go watch it. And come back. Go ahead, it's fine. I'll wait. Still with me? Cool. This movie really doesn't have a dull moment if you're into the psychological thinking of a movie. Sorry, I talk with my hands a lot. I'm French. Apparently my grandmother tells me that that's why I do it. Some folks complain about the pacing of this movie, and I don't see it. It's great pace for my taste. The traps were cool and well thought out. The first time I saw this movie with my wife, I didn't know that there was an end credit scene. So if Marvel movies have taught us anything, keep your ass in the seat until the credits are over. I actually just saw the end credit scene when I watched this movie with my wife the other night. And it wasn't until I rewatched it that I realized they told you who the collector was in this movie before he donned the collector costume. And I was like, motherfucker. I did too. I said it the other night when I watched it with my wife. I was like, motherfucker. They really did tell you. I can't say enough good things about this movie. I really enjoyed it. I like that even though Arkin, who was played by Josh Stewart, he had the ruby. He got it out of the safe, put it in his pocket, and he escapes the house. He's running away. And he sees Hannah, the little girl, and that the collector is closing in on her. He goes back into the house to save Hannah. And I thought that was amazing. I thought that he went through hell to save Hannah. And I really think that was out of love for his daughter. And of course, in the end, the collector gets what he came for. Which shocked me because usually the end sub doesn't win at the end of the movie. But this time he does. As for a rating of this movie, I gave this movie a perfect score of 5 out of 5. You really can't find too many complaints about this movie. And if you can, I would love to hear them. So if you have any complaints, hit me up in the comments below. Drop me a quick email, themainmorgue@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter, @themainmorgue, or you can still find me on Facebook, facebook.com/themainmorgue. All right, that's all I got for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed this review. Please hit the like if you did. Subscribe and hit the little bell so you guys get all of my reviews and podcasts and all the fun stuff that I do here on the Maine Morgue channel. And as always, may the force be with you.